Hey there, welcome back to another vlog. This one is in celebration of the end of the school year. We got through 2020/2021 and I almost don't know how, but I'm about to wrap it all up with you here in this vlog. Hope you enjoy. "11 years old. Yay, happy birthday." This vlog is being recorded on my son's 11th birthday and me and my husband's 13th year anniversary. So May is always a special and fun month for us. Hey guys, I start off each morning by dropping off my kiddos. Their elementary school is really close to where I work. It's in the district and I work in a small district. There's that many schools and I work at and in and out of 4 of them. After dropping off my own kids, I'm on my way to my central office location. This is where I check my emails and gather new referrals and see what the plan is for the day. Headed into work, I like to listen to a playlist of my choice or maybe even a podcast if I'm in the mood for learning. I always make myself a smoothie because once the day gets started, it's really hard to stop for breakfast. So I want to be sure that I am ready to tackle today. Before I head into the office, honestly, this is where I check social media first thing, kind of in the parking lot. If you don't have a social media account of your own, I would make one, create one, if only just to connect with other professionals in your field, social workers, teachers, counselors. It's really nice to kind of get a glimpse into their world, into their interventions, what they're doing, what they're sharing. Also just to know you're not alone, because you know that social workers are like islands and lone wolves. We kind of do our work all by ourselves, when it doesn't have to be like that at all. So that's what I use my social media for. I think it's part of my self-care, honestly, at this point. Just before I head into campus, I do need to take our COVID self-assessment. It's a little survey that you take on your phone before you walk into campus. So basically asks a few things like if I have any of the symptoms of COVID, fever, cough, fatigue. I did get my vaccination already, which was honestly too easy, and I recommend anyone that can do so as soon as possible because it's just such a relief. But I still have to take this survey as well. So all the answers are no, and then I'm cleared. I get the little green check to head onto campus. Still mask up, of course. I think like in less than a week, we're gonna no longer have to wear these masks at all on campus. A little scary. I have had so many different school social work offices. This has been by far my favorite because I've gotten to set it up exactly how I want it to look. If you're interested in seeing all of my office essentials, please check out the video that I will link down below. So as I set up for my day, I go ahead and mark off my calendar and I'm ready to sit down and check my emails. My goal in checking emails is to be sure that I reply back to as many emails as possible. However, that can't always be done all the time. I need to do some follow-up and some correspondence to gather some answers before I can reply to some emails. So I keep my planner close by. This is an Emily Lay planner that I got from Office Depot, and I keep a running to-do list in this planner. This is a template that Emily Lay actually has off of her website, and I print these out monthly as I go along. What I'm doing here is setting up my to-do list, everything that's coming in emails or coming in voicemails, and then I go ahead and fill in my day based on those to-do list items that need to get done. I just checked my emails, and first thing is first, I'm gonna head over to the office right across the street. We are in the midst of transition. There's gonna be a new administrator over all of the social workers. So I am gonna sign a card for our previous administrator, her going away / retirement card, and then greet the new administrator soon. So exciting stuff. right, the card is signed, and I even got a little gift too from the superintendent who showed up at our mobile food drive this past week and decided to gift us these cute little car emblems. Sweet to be appreciated. Let me show you where I will be at the latter end of the day, over here in our clothing closet. Turns out our new administrative will be touring not only the care center, which is my office area, but also the clothing closet. So, and it's not today. So I have some time to clean that out, sort it real quick. If you follow along, you know that that's something I love to do, but it is bittersweet because there is so many donations to sort through and to keep organized and looking nice for our families and our district. So it's a constant. I don't know if I am the only social worker around that has a desk that is always filled with papers and binders and little post-its everywhere. So I'm quickly clearing up my desk before the day gets away from me, washing out my smoothie bottle here and leaving it in the kitchen area to dry. But my goal is to just clean up rather quickly and have that all set to go for when the administrator comes and tours my space. And then I'm gonna get to my day, which is a first meeting / staffing. So here I am stacking up all of the things that I will be taking with me. That's my laptop, my planner, a pen, my badge, of course, and all of this goes into my brand new work bag that I got for Mother's Day. Love it so much. And I'm off. All right, we're here at my first campus of the day. I'm going to staff a few students with the teen parenting teacher. I work closely on a team and I rely on my teachers to help me stay on top of all the students. I provide the case management, and for the students that are interested in, I don't know why I have this on, interested in more of counseling and more, I guess like intense case management, I take them on with social work services and counseling services. But as we wrap up the year, I think we're going to do some planning for next year and close out a few cases. We graduated 6 of our students yesterday, and a few more are coming up this weekend. So we're going to chat about some of those things. Outside staff and parents are not allowed onto campuses very easily. So we do have this camera / locked system that I have to go through in order to check into campuses. I show my badge and then I sign in and give the purpose for my visit. This is something all visitors have had to do, but I think with COVID, it is great to have that running log to be able to contact trace if there were to have any outbreaks of the COVID virus. All right, I just finished up at the school. Gonna touch up my makeup. I got a really good donation on campus today of some baby formula, so I know the perfect person to take it to. I'm gonna go do a really quick home visit before lunch to drop off the formula and check in on one of my teen moms before we head to lunch. A common question that I get as a school social worker is whether I have to do a lot of home visits. This year was a little different. We had to keep home visits to a bare minimum, but in order to open lines of communication or get students certain resources, we will do home visits. We don't go into the home, we simply leave the items on the doorstep. So I was just about to eat my lunch. I mentioned this was my anniversary and I have a surprise here. Yay!
Are you excited for me or the food?
My favorite with my favorite. Yummy! I love you. I'm vlogging today.
Day in life?
Yeah. I'll eat my soup tomorrow. So although my husband is still my favorite, and stay tuned for a Q&A, we're going to be answering some of your questions about what it's like to be married to a social worker. However, I am taking suggestions for your favorite chicken sandwich. We will no longer be supporting their business as they do not subscribe to our values that love is love. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I strongly encourage you to look it up. Chick-fil-A has been supporting homophobic causes, and we are not about that. Lunch is done, and I'm headed into a Zoom meeting right now, and then gonna get some documentation done. Yes, the piles are back, the piles of paperwork, but I finally got a handle of how to organize and file all of my documents. I got so many questions about documentation. I'm thinking of doing a whole documentation Q&A. All right, guys, I am about to head into my second campus for the day. This is a brand new referral. So connecting with students this year has been difficult. I use a lot of email, texting. I've created an Instagram page. I'm trying every way to try to reach out and get them to fill out my program application and get them involved in the program. Anyway, for this particular student, he was withdrawn, I want to say maybe a little bit before Thanksgiving break, and then he's back on our campus again as of today. So that means we have one more week of school to work with him. So I'm going to go and basically explain my services. And some of my services as a teen parent social worker are a lot of case management. So helping them get connected to doctors, Medicaid, programs like that might be very beneficial, WIC, things like that. I also help by providing them access to our teen parenting education program, which is an elective course where they gain credit in their high schools. I also connect them to daycare if they're needing transportation as well. All these services are free of charge, as well as counseling. And I provide that counseling clinical piece and kind of work with them through any anxieties, anger issues, relationship issues, job planning, things like that. So it's like everything all in one, and that's my favorite thing to do, honestly. So we're gonna go meet with him real quick, see how he's doing, and I believe his baby may have already been born, so just kind of see how that whole process was for him and if he's interested in services. So I have a new student on my list now for counseling services. I'm so excited about that. And here I am headed to my last task of the day. I'm a little nervous. Let's get into it. I came prepared, honestly. I got some jeans and a t-shirt to kind of check out the closet and see what I was going to find, but I am pleasantly surprised. There's just a few boxes. Our donation station is empty right now, and I need to go through these bags, which is really just baby clothes. I'm happy. Now I can just kind of show you around here and let you know how to get something like this started. So you typically have staff or teachers that are wanting to donate their kids' clothing or maybe even their own clothing. We started accepting each and every donation. What I do is I sort through each donation, make sure that the clothing is wearable and that it's school appropriate. Then we hang it all here in our portable and allow our families to come in and choose up to 5 outfits for each student in their family. And I just love to see the confidence boost that it gives the kids. It's one of my favorite things to do. That's about it for my day. I'm on the way to after school pickup, about to pick up my own little ones and get started with dinner. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. Please let me know if you would like to see many more of these.